for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me. Wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the
evening and welcome to another week in the life of cabin crew. If you're new here, hello, my name is Meg and I am cabin crew for a UK airline based in London. I do a mixture of short haul and long haul, sometimes both in the same week, sometimes both in the same block, but I post a lot of weekly vlogs incorporating my work and home lifestyle into the same vlog so that you guys can get a feel for what it is like to be cabin crew, and that's what today's video is going to be. So it's Monday. I'm doing a Monday to Monday vlog, actually, Monday to Monday. Haven't done one of those for a while. And it's currently about 5:20 in the evening and I am in Newcastle in England. So today is day 1 of 3. I actually originally was on an Abuja today. I was meant to be flying out tonight, landing tomorrow morning and then flying back on Wednesday. However, I swapped off of it because I have this irrational fear about getting malaria in Africa. So a couple of years ago now, almost a couple of years ago, I went to Nairobi in Kenya. And when I got back, I developed this really horrendous flu basically. And I was really worried that it was malaria. It wasn't, I was just being dramatic. Because I'd been to Africa, I was eligible to get tested for malaria. And ever since then, it's just scared me because I get bitten by mosquitoes everywhere I go. So the idea that they will actually leave me alone in Africa is quite unbelievable. So I just have this irrational fear that I'm going to get malaria. So I have no desire to fly to any African destination. So I swapped off of it onto 3 days of there and backs. And I then swapped 2 days of those there and backs for this, which is a 2-day 6. And it's exactly what it sounds like, 2 days and 6 sectors. So I started at 6:30 this morning and I had a Frankfurt there and back, followed by a flight out to Newcastle, which is where I am night stopping for the night. I thought it's a nice easy 2-day 6. I've got a domestic night stop, which basically is anywhere in England or Scotland or Ireland or the Channel Islands. And it's lovely. I love a domestic night stop. I love the fact that I'm still in England. That's just, I know it sounds really bizarre. If some of you are new and you've clicked on this because you hear about how much cabin crew travel the world, and I'm sat here in Newcastle telling you how much I love it here. We do travel the world. I've been to some amazing places in this job, but it is just so nice sometimes to just be somewhere where you have your home comforts. So that's today, and then I'm here for tonight, and then tomorrow I fly back to Heathrow, and then I have a Nice there and back, and then I finish at 4 something tomorrow. I can't remember the exact time. Then I'm home for the evening, and then on Wednesday I have an Athens there and back, and then that is my block done. I then have 2 days off, and on my first day off, which is Thursday, me and Barney are actually going to watch Heretic, which is the new horror film with Hugh Grant. We're going to watch that at the cinema in the evening. And I also might go and do a little bit of Christmas shopping on Thursday. Might start my Christmas shopping, so gonna take you along for that. Friday, I don't have much planned. It will probably be my cleaning day. I always have at least 1 day a week that I dedicate to cleaning because obviously I don't ever have the same days off a week. So I never have a specific day where I clean, I just do it on one of my days off. And then on Saturday, I am off to a new destination. It's not a new country, but it is a new city. So I'm going to Montreal in Canada. I leave on Saturday afternoon and then I arrive Saturday evening local time. I'm not sure how many hours behind they are, maybe 5 or 6, I'm not sure. And then I have 24 hours in Montreal, and then I leave on Sunday night and land back on Monday morning, which is when I will end the vlog. But I thought Montreal's a new destination. This week's a bit of an interesting week because I've got a European night stop and then I've got long haul. I thought I'd vlog it for you all. That way I can vlog the new destination because I didn't want to do a Montreal vlog just on its own because I'm not there for long enough, and I often find that if I vlog a 24-hour trip, I don't get enough footage for it to be a proper vlog. Sorry, I've been up since 3:30 this morning, so I'm very tired. I don't know how I'm gonna try and stay awake to watch Big Brother. It starts at 9, bearing in mind it's not even 6 o'clock yet. But anyway, that is what this weekly vlog is gonna entail. I have just ordered a Wagamamas, but I actually didn't get the vegatsu, which is what I always get. I've ordered something new. It's basically a tofu coconut curry. I do love a Wagamamas, so I'm confident that I will like it. It's my evening. I'm currently, or I was before I picked up the camera, I am watching the Love is Blind season 7 final episode where the weddings happen, and then I'm gonna watch the reunion, but I'm gonna wait until my food gets here to watch the reunion because I feel like that's gonna be juicy. My food shouldn't be too long, to be fair. It said it would only be like 20 minutes and I ordered it before I started talking to you guys, and I've already been talking for 7 minutes, so it's probably not actually that far away. I will show you what it looks like when it gets here, and I'll do a taste test as well since it's something new. I have got the goods. Probably a bit early to be eating dinner. It's not even 6 o'clock yet. I was hungry. I did try and leave it as late as possible. Oh. Tofu, I'm really sorry if I pronounce this wrong. Tofu rasukari, vegan one obviously. I don't know if you can see that. That's what it looks like. It kind of just looks like a standard korma. Let's try her. She looks good. That is delightful. I had no doubts, to be fair. It's Wagamamas. I'm going to enjoy this. Watch Love is Blind. I'll speak to you all later on. It's 4:45. I'm gonna wait for like 25 minutes. I did not want to get up when my alarm went off. Did manage to stay up and watch Big Brother. So we're getting picked up at 5:20, and then we are going back to Heathrow, and then we have Nice there and back. Sorry, the angle keeps changing because I keep going to vlog. I did this last night as well, and I keep getting the notification on my phone that my iPhone storage is full. And I literally spent so long last night deleting so many photos and videos, and it doesn't seem to have done anything. I am going to say a quick hello and goodbye. I am ready. Well, my face is done. I obviously need to get dressed and do my hair. I need to go downstairs in like 10 minutes anyway, so I need to go anyway. So yeah, I need to sort my phone out so that I can continue filming. Good morning and welcome to Thursday. It is 11:15 in the morning. It's been over 24 hours. In fact, has it been 48 hours? Yeah, it's been 48 hours, over 48 hours since I last spoke to you. I am sorry about that. I did actually plan to talk to you a little bit more when I was in Newcastle in the morning, but my phone literally was not allowing me to film videos longer than like 30 seconds. I have sorted the problem out now. I went and did a massive deleting session on my phone, deleted all of my WhatsApp history and everything. I can film again, which is fun. For those of you that are new, I film on my phone purely because I know that if I spend all that money on a camera, I will be too scared to use it in public. I am already very self-conscious about vlogging in public. I don't like to tell people on trips that I am vlogging because people are judgmental. I find that because I vlog on my phone, it's easy to kind of disguise that I'm vlogging, whereas if I had a camera it'd be very obvious what was going on. So I don't want to spend the money on a camera because I know that I will rarely use it. I would use it in situations like this where I'm on my own in a car or in a room, but in terms of actually filming when I'm out, I won't use it. So I just don't see the point in getting one, considering most of my videos are vlogs. That was a bit of a tangent. Got home on Tuesday. This is hilarious, you'll love this one. We landed 20 minutes early back from Nice on Tuesday, and somehow I managed to clear 20 minutes late because we were early. Heathrow weren't ready for us, therefore there was no stand. Even if we'd landed on time, there wouldn't have been a stand because I think we waited about 40 minutes for a stand. And then we finally got one and obviously ended up clearing 20 minutes late. I got home on Tuesday at about 6:15, 6:20, something like that. I was exhausted. I literally had a shower, had dinner and went to bed. Same yesterday. I had to get up at 3 yesterday and I was so tired. And it was just an Athens there and back. So when I do there and back anyway, I can't really film much. Got home at similar time actually. I think I got home about 6:10 yesterday. No, I didn't. I got home just before 6. I got home about 10 to 6. Today we are on days off, day 1 of 2. I've had a pretty lazy morning, to be honest. I was waiting in for a delivery first because we ordered our new plug sockets for our bedroom, which we're renovating. They were going to be delivered between 10:30 and 11, so I waited in for them. I'm just on my way to the gym. I do normally go to the gym a bit earlier than this, but because I wanted to wait in for the sockets, I didn't really want to rush. After the gym, I am going to come home and probably won't do a lot today, just a little bit of cleaning, but I am actually going to the cinema tonight with Barney to watch Heretic. But we're going to Gunwharf Quays, which is in Portsmouth, to watch it because they've got a View cinema, and the View cinemas are like the best cinemas. About a 40-minute drive for us to get there, but he works in Chichester, which is where I'm going now to go to the gym, funnily enough. And Chichester is on the way to Portsmouth from our house, so I'm basically gonna meet him in Chichester. Well, he's just going to leave his car at work and I'm going to drive us to Portsmouth, but I'm going to meet him in Chichester. But I also kind of want to start my Christmas shopping today, so I might go to Chichester for like 4ish and do some shopping, and then at about 5:30, maybe a bit before, we're gonna leave to go to Gunwharf. The film starts at 7:25, so I'm excited to go to the cinema. I feel like it's been ages since I last went, but we've got the nice recliner seats as well, which I'm excited about. That's my day today. Let's go and do some exercise. This is my outfit, my autumn outfit of the day. I am wearing these wet look leggings, which I've honestly had these for, I think, since I was at uni. I actually think that's how long it's been. They're years old, but they are a goodie and they're still going strong. I've got on my black and beige boots from Primark. I've got on this kind of like jumper. It's a long jumper, but it's not really a jumper dress. I think this is from like an Amazon brand that I collaborated with a few years ago. I've got a scarf on from Primark and my bag from Primark. I'm taking a bigger one because I'm going to hide my snacks in there for the cinema. We're not paying the cinema prices. I haven't got a coat on because it is quite cold, but I have got a long sleeve top on underneath this, so I have got layers on. But one, it said it was only 14 degrees, so it's not that cold. But I'm just looking, there's some people walking past my house and they've got coats on, so actually maybe I should put a coat on. Anyway, it's like 3:20, I think, so I'm gonna head to Chichester and do some shopping, and then we are going to the cinema. Very excited.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love there's always a way, and oh, this time of year we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say, and I claim that Christmas is a magic day.
Excuse this appearance, I've not long been up. It is 9:10. I have just dropped Barney at work because last night he left his car at work, and I was going to drop him off to get it like after the film, but it was quite late and I was like, I go to the gym anyway in the morning, so I'll just drop you off. However, we didn't get home till after 10 o'clock and then didn't go to bed until gone 11, and then I woke up at like 8:30 really like disorientated. Whenever I go to bed like late, I always just wake up the next day absolutely done. So I was like, I can't bother to go to the gym, so I did just drop him at work and I'm about to stop at the shop to get some milk because I've completely run out and I haven't had my morning cup of tea yet. To get some bits for dinner as well. I think we're going to have sausage, mash and beans. Heretic was such a good film. It was really weird seeing Hugh Grant play a villain because I've only ever seen him as a good guy in all the films he's been in. But it was a good film. I would recommend it if you want to go and see it. It's not what I would say, it's not a horror. I would say it's more of a psychological thriller. There are like jumpy bits in it, but it's not like a proper horror. It's not like going to watch like Insidious or The Conjuring or something like that. There's no supernatural element to it, if you know what I mean. Went to Nando's beforehand for dinner and we got some snacks. Last night I got my roster for December. I won't tell you the whole thing, but I basically, this is my 5th year flying and I've so far never worked at Christmas. And this year that streak has been broken, but it could be so much worse. So I am grateful that I've gotten what I've gotten. For December I literally just bid for Christmas off, weekends off and Europe. They've not really given me what I asked for. They haven't given me Christmas off, they haven't given me weekends off, they've given me one off. They've given me one Euro tour, so I think they'll class that as them giving me 2 of my bids, but I asked for all weekends off and all of my trips to be European trips. I've only got 1 Euro tour, which to be fair is quite a good Euro tour. I've got 3 new places in this Euro tour and 2 of them are new countries as well, which I'm very excited for. But I am going to do what I did last year and vlog all throughout December, so you guys will see all of my trips anyway. Christmas, so I wanted weekends off because this year I am going to Barney's family's for Christmas Day and my mum's going on holiday. And she wanted to do like a little Christmas day at hers before Christmas with obviously me and Barney, my brother and his girlfriend and the boys and my nan and granddad. And obviously we couldn't plan it until we knew what time off I had in December. So now that I've got it, I have got the weekend before Christmas off. I think it's the weekend of the 21st to the 22nd, so that's good. That means we'll be able to have our Christmas day on that weekend. And then on the 23rd I am flying to New York City. I have basically most of Christmas Eve in New York, which is amazing, to be honest. Out of all the places you could be given to be in on Christmas Eve, I think New York's probably up there with one of the best. The only problem is I fly back overnight. I do land on Christmas morning at like 9:30 because it's East Coast and it's a non-bunked aircraft. I'm going to be knackered. That's the only downside, but I feel like the fact that it's Christmas Day, I'll just have so much adrenaline that I won't even realise how tired I am. The good thing is we don't have to host, so I can literally go home, get ready and go to Barney's parents and then have an early night on Christmas Day. I'm sure I'll be fine. Like, it could be so much worse, so I am grateful that I'm at least home for Christmas Day, even if I'm not gonna wake up at home on Christmas Day. I could have been flying out somewhere on Christmas Eve and been there for Christmas Day and not got home until Boxing Day. That would have been so much worse. And I've got New Year's off as well, which is lovely. You will get to find out what I get up to in December in my 4 weeks of Vlogmas anyway. Hope you're all excited for that. Sorry, I look disgusting right now. My hair's all over the place. Anyway, I'm gonna go in Sainsbury's and get some bits and then go home and have a nice cup of tea. But I just saw, as I was saying, the time that I need to charge my Fitbit for work. It is Friday today. No, it's not. I'm lying. It's Saturday today. and I am off to Montreal today. Report at 2:50, so I probably won't leave until about midday. We had some croissants this morning, which was lovely. The other day when I was on my Athens there and back, I was talking to my IFM about Montreal. I said, have you ever been? Because obviously I've not been there, so I don't know what it's like. And she said it's probably the nicest Canadian city that we go to out of the 3 that we go to, which are Montreal, Toronto and Vancouver. I've been to Toronto, but I've not done Montreal or Vancouver yet. In terms of what I'm going to get up to, I probably won't do like massive amounts, because I've only got 24 hours there. When I get there this evening, I don't plan to go anywhere. I plan to just get some dinner maybe if I'm hungry and get to sleep. Got this NYX Plump Right Back primer the other day because I have been using the e.l.f. Power Grip for a while now, probably over a year, and I'm pretty certain that it was the culprit of why I was getting so many spots. I mean, I say that having 2 spots on my chin right now, but literally every time I put makeup on, I was getting a new spot come up. I had to do a bit of trial and error, and like every time I put makeup on, I wouldn't wear a certain product to see if it was that was giving me the spots, and I worked out after a few days of not wearing any primer that I wasn't getting any, so it was likely the e.l.f. Power Grip that was doing it, so I literally just threw it away, which is quite sad because it was a really good primer, probably one of the best primers I've ever used. Anyway, you don't want to listen to me talk, so enjoy this little montage of me getting ready. Good evening. It's coming up for 8 PM here in Montreal, which means it's coming up for 1 AM at home. I'm knackered. It's a quick flight actually. We were on the 78-8 and it was only 6.5 hour flight. Obviously I only got an hour break, and I was first break as well because I'm last choice this month for position. Whenever I'm on first break, I can never sleep because it's just too close to the service finishing, and I'm always still like hyped up from that. Haven't had a chance to wind down yet. I'm gonna struggle tomorrow when it comes to the night flight. It's not as cold as I thought it was gonna be, to be fair. It's pretty much the same as what it is at home, which is fine, that's bearable. I am gonna try and keep myself up for an hour, which I feel like is doable. Nothing exciting planned, as you can see. I am already in my pyjamas. I only really got into my room about 10 minutes ago. Literally just got straight in the shower, into my pyjamas, and here I am, removing the makeup. It was a lovely flight, the passengers were lovely. I was working in club, so I have got my book with me. I might read my book rather than watching TV. So I finished It Ends With Us ages ago now actually, but I just forgot to say it in a vlog. I finished It Ends With Us literally in September, because I was reading it a lot when I went to Nice on holiday for my birthday. And then I went straight to Doha when I got back from my holiday. While I was in Doha, I read a lot of it, and then I literally finished it like the day that I got back from Doha. I finished it. It was so good. I can't wait to watch the film now. I know it's not in cinema anymore, so I'm gonna have to wait for it to come out on a streaming platform, but I can't wait to watch it. But let me show you the book that I'm reading now. You might recognise this, but it's My Lovely Wife by Samantha Downing. I started reading this ages ago, like literally over a year ago, I think it was. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's been almost 2 years since I started reading this, but I basically stopped reading it and then forgot where I got up to. So when I finished It Ends With Us, I felt a bit lost not having a book to read. So I was like, I'm going to start this from the beginning again. So when I got home, I ordered another book by her. I intend to finish it this time. So I think I'm going to sit and read my book in bed. Try and keep myself awake until 9 PM and then probably pass out. So I'll speak to you all in the morning. Good morning. I feel so wintry right now. I love it. So it is 9 o'clock, and would you believe that I have been awake since 4:30? I technically got 7.5 hours sleep, so got like a normal amount of sleep, but obviously would have loved to have slept in longer than that, considering I kept myself awake until 9. Hopefully, and this might be the famous last words, hopefully I can sleep before pickup. My last few trips I've done, I haven't been able to, but hopefully this trip is the one where I can. I've literally just been, I've been watching Hell's Kitchen actually, and I've been editing my New Orleans vlog because that's going up today. I've just finished editing it and I'm exporting it, but I thought my options were I either wait for it to export before I go out and then upload it whilst I'm out, or I go out and come back later and upload it later. So I thought, I don't know how long it's going to take to export to my laptop, so I'm just going to go out. I'm probably not going to be out for long anyway, probably a couple of hours at most, and it's only 9 o'clock, so I'll still be back in time to upload it at a reasonable hour in the UK. Currently 2 PM in the UK. Normally I upload either at 10 AM or 5 PM on a Sunday, but sometimes it might be a bit later if I haven't had chance to edit it, which that might be what happens today. I don't have any particular plans. I'm just going to go for a wander. I know there's some like nice architectural buildings around. I know there's a mall. I say I haven't eaten anything. I haven't actually had a meal yet today. I ate some digestives with my cup of tea this morning, but I feel like I'm gonna save myself and get something later on. This is my outfit. I've got on multiple layers because it's like 4 degrees outside. I've got this bodysuit on and I've got some leggings, high neck jumper, jacket, earmuffs. Barney got me these the other day when we were in Oxford. I've got boots on, but there you go. Boots. I feel really warm standing in the room like this, but I feel like it's going to be cold outside. I'm just going to go for a little wander, have a look for some maple syrup. There's nothing like Canadian maple syrup, and just explore Montreal since it's a new city. So let's go.
Rusty red on her shoulder, I was cleaning her shoe when it clicked on the trot over in the bright morning dew. We brushed and we braided dandelions and chewed. It was a mutual arrangement we both saw into.
Literally so pretty here. It's like being in Europe. Like, it doesn't feel like Canada at all. I know Montreal is a French-speaking Canadian city, but I didn't expect it to also be very French looking. It just reminds me of France. I feel like I'm just like an hour's plane journey away from home right now. So pretty. I got myself a hot chocolate in this little cafe that I went into. I did get a couple of gifts in there as well. I'm not gonna show them because they're for Christmas for a certain someone. The water's just behind me. The trees in front of me are like giving autumn. It's just so cute here. It is cold, but my hot chocolate did warm me up. I think I feel cold now because I've sat down. I've only been to 2 Canadian places, but this is definitely, personally, to me, this is a much nicer, prettier city than Toronto.
When I let down her bridle, saw into her hazel eyes. We had a deep understanding, never had to use a bit. Was a mutual arrangement and an honest she walk in the fire? Can she run in the rain? Can she make it up the mountainside? Can she make it down again?
And I'm back. It's 11:15, so I was out for just under 2 hours, but it was so cute. Literally, I know I said it earlier, but it just felt like I was in a European city. After I went to like the Notre Dame and walked along the water, which is where I was sat when I last caught up with you, I was gonna walk to the World Trade Center of Montreal, which is actually not that far from my hotel. So I was walking back in the direction of the hotel, and then I saw this really cute crepe place, and even though I said I wasn't going to eat out, I couldn't resist having a crepe. I went in there and had a lemon crepe, which was beautiful. And then when I came out, I had full intentions of going to the World Trade Center, but number one, I think where I'd gone inside and sat down for like half an hour, when I came back out I was freezing. Two, I think I might have injured my knee in the gym because I can't. Oh, did you hear that click then? That was my knee. Oh, it is actually extending now. Okay, so basically when I put weight on my right leg, I can't extend it. I can't like straighten my leg properly. I can straighten it like when I'm not standing on it and not putting weight on it, but when I'm walking, I'm almost walking with a bent knee. And it wasn't too bad earlier, it wasn't hurting, but I think where it was cold outside, obviously the cold is no good for your joints. I think it's made it slightly worse. So when I was walking then, I was like, oh, my knee actually does hurt a little bit. It doesn't like hurt a lot, like not to the point where I feel like I'm gonna need to take painkillers, but it hurt enough to cause me like a little bit of discomfort, and therefore I was like, oh, that was it again. Oh. Literally all that clicking you can hear, that is me bending and straightening my leg. Jesus. Oh, what the hell? That can't be good, all that clicking. I've definitely done something in the gym, but I thought since I've got that injury, it's probably better for me to not do so much walking today since I have to work tonight. And also, I didn't really have like a massive plan coming here. I knew I wanted to go out and explore a little bit, and I feel like I did that. I'd happily come back here. If I saw one of these on my roster, I would not swap off of it onto short haul. And everyone speaks French, and unfortunately I don't. Bonjour, comment tu t'appelles? Oui, au revoir, s'il vous plaît. I know all of the very, very basics, but that's as far as my French goes. I felt like I was back in the south of France, apart from obviously it was freezing. I'm actually going to finish, I'm going to upload my video and do my thumbnail and everything and get my video uploaded. I'm going to try and fall asleep. I'm not necessarily going to wait until later to sleep, because I sometimes find on these layovers that I'll get tired like as soon as I get back from my outing. I'm going to get some lunch later on, but probably not for quite a bit later now, because obviously I've just had a crepe. Now I'm glad to be in the warm. I'm going to rest my knee and upload this New Orleans vlog. By the way, if you haven't watched it yet, go and give it a watch after you've watched this, obviously. See you later on. We went for a pizza. That looks delightful. Good evening, afternoon. I don't even know what time it is. I think it's like 4 p.m. So today is actually Tuesday. It is not landing day today. I did not end the vlog yesterday because honestly, I'm not going to go into detail about this, but that was one of the most challenging flights I've worked. It was only 5 hours 50, but it felt like it was about 10 hours long because it was such a quick flight, and I was on first break and I was so stressed out. I didn't really get any sleep. So when I got home yesterday, I was exhausted and just really mentally drained and just not in the mood to end the vlog. I decided to wait until today to end it when I was feeling a bit better. I am all good. That was just a challenging night and day. So it don't happen very often in this job, but every now and then you get a bad day, and yeah, yesterday was one of them. But I actually got home and slept for like 4 hours, and even then I could have probably slept longer, but I forced myself to wake up because it was like 5:30 and I knew I wouldn't sleep that night, but I actually still fell asleep before 9:30 last night, so I was obviously very tired, but I felt like I caught up on my sleep, so it was nice. The vlog was not meant to be going on this long. I was meant to end it yesterday, so that is what I'm coming on to do. I've seen a few YouTubers do this, right, and I decided that I want to do it. So I didn't get this idea, I did copy people. If you watch this video until the end, leave the autumn leaf emoji down below. I'll put it here, the one that I'm talking about, because I'm always interested to know who actually watches to the very end. And also, if you are not subscribed, please do come and subscribe. I am about 285 subscribers away from 4K, and I really want to get to 4K before the end of the year. But if you are subscribed, then share me with someone, tell somebody about me. The support is of course appreciated, and if you did like this video, then please do give it a thumbs up. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.